unique goes. Okay, honey, I'll check it here in a second. What's up, y'all? Ah, crap. Hold on. Hold on. What's up, Wheeler? I'm here for the mods too. This is a pretty easy one. Dang, man. All right. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me turn my volume down on my phone, because I'm getting blown up. Take this off. Move this shit. What's up, Allie? Yeah, I'm trying. It's a good way for me to get attention for what I'm trying to do. Because I am doing this full time now, and I'm not going back to a corpo job. So we gotta make this work. after that with Dell, I will not be going back to a corpo job, no matter what. And who knows, maybe I'll stream some games sometimes too. Maybe. My job was training their AI, also known as anonymous Indians. Never again. They've had huge layoff after huge layoff after huge layoff here recently, and I'm just done. I'm done. I was done back in May. They can suck my butt. I'm not in anybody else like them. I actually didn't post about working at Dell for a long time, but who cares now? What's up, Chris? So, now that there's some people here, who the hell would want to make games for Xbox especially? For real. So today we're going to be installing this turbonanza. It's not very difficult. Pretty simple. I just want to let you guys know ahead of time, this is not meant to be instruction. So while, you know, I am going to try to show you the right way to do things, I don't want any liability if you try to do this yourself. Just FYI. Come with me if you want to live. Yep. Let me clean some of this off before we put this on top. So yeah, I'm not a teacher. If you want to try to do it yourself, go right ahead. I don't recommend, if you don't have a lot of experience or no experience soldering, I really don't recommend working on a turbografx-16 first, because they're kind of expensive and equally as fragile. So, you know, you mess up and you'll have a problem on your hands for sure. It won't be a good time. If you want to learn soldering, I would recommend like getting some old Raspberry Pis and, you know, old ones. Not the new expensive ones, but the old ones. you can practice desoldering all the components off of it. You can get just some sets of boards and practice boards and stuff on Amazon that you can practice on. A lot of people think that they can just watch somebody do it online, watch a video of it, and then they're like, oh yeah, I can do that, and then they end up breaking stuff. So it's just not, it's not really hard, I don't think, but it's not as easy as it looks either. It takes practice to learn the proper techniques, so. Or you could hire me and I'll do it for you. Can you ever restore a CD peripheral? Yeah, you can. Can definitely restore that for sure. Not easily, but most things can be fixed with enough time, experience, and money. Most things can be fixed. It just depends on if it's worth it to you to fix it. Because I'll tell you what, I run into problems all the time that I can fix, but it's not gonna be cheap, and it's gonna cost more than it does to it's gonna cost more than it does to just buy a new one. But a lot of modders will, well, at least me, if it's something that's just it's not economically viable to fix, sometimes I will offer to get it from you, and then you get another one, and then I can go ahead and fix it later in my spare time. Because sometimes it's going to cost a lot more for you to pay me to fix it, or for you to try to fix it yourself. It's going to be even worse than to just buy another one. But I'm also in this for restoration, and because of that, I don't mind spending time fixing things that it takes a long time to fix. And sometimes you can't fix it very well at all, and you just end up, I've got a bunch of consoles over there that are just for parts. So if I need to pull a chip off and put it on something else, then I can, because there might be something else wrong with it that really is way too expensive to fix. Like if one of the chips is dead, you can either replace that chip or you can use that console to part out the other chips that aren't dead. Right now I'm just making sure this is lined up right before I put it in there. Although this little board that Zaxor gives is pretty good as far as the way that it lines up. It usually lines up just right. But I'm kind of paranoid. Oh, let me turn on my chat because I cannot see what y'all saying. And if you guys are on, YouTube, I have to look over there to be able to see what you're saying, I think, because I can only, well, maybe I can see it on here. I can't see both at the same time, unfortunately. Non-soldering mods, yeah, definitely. Go for it. Go for it. There are so many really great plug-and-play mods out now for Game Boys especially. Game Boy community is weird. The Game Boy community is real weird because they have all of these plug-and-play mods, but then I also see Game Boys for sale on Etsy that are more expensive than some of my most expensive, like, modded to the teeth consoles, where I've got, like, every single console mod for that specific console installed, and those Game Boys, they're selling them for more expensive than that, and I have, like, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of mods in my console, plus all of my work and experience that I put into it. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Aw, I Fix Retro gifted a sub to Scum World. Whoop whoop. Like, I'll have to show you guys later. I've got a PlayStation 1 over here that I need to sell. I just haven't gotten around to selling it yet, but it's got an X station, and it's got a retro gem. It's got a recap, and it's got a shell, and it's, you know, I took it all the way. And it's not a cheap console, but a Game Boy Advance? In what world is a Game Boy Advance worth the same price as that PlayStation 1? No way. No way. Can definitely do some work that's more expensive than an RTX 4090. Ask iFix Retro. There are some things that can definitely go that high. But a Game Boy? No. No Game Boy. No. Not a chance. I probably got a copyright strike for the music that I used, not the video itself. It's not the video. It's not what I'm doing. It's the music I picked. Nah, they don't care. They don't care about this old stuff. They don't care. Where's my... Okay. I need to wipe off my desk. I'm not the cleanest modder. I'm just gonna tack this in a little bit. Alright, let me remember just exactly how I had this. Yeah, they didn't copyright strike me for that. I used a song that I probably shouldn't have used. That's all. So my installs are clean, but my bench is not clean. I'm trying to get better at it. I've got iFix Retro always trying to encourage me to clean up, and then I also have my daughter who is like always like, "Can I clean your office?" That's why I'm playing these tight beats instead of copyrighted music. Boy, I would love to listen to some copyrighted music right now. Could play some, have some karaoke. But I don't want to... I don't want my VOD to have no audio, so... You can ask some of my old Twitch followers who used to watch me when I'd be playing games. I'd be listening to all kinds of music, singing along. Hold on, I want to change back to a knife tip. I need like 3 soldering irons. That's what I really need. Or I need the kind with like the really long tip that I can just pop off. The fancy expensive one. But yeah, that's why I got the tight beats. This song has a lot of bass. I want to play this in my car. It's a lot of artificial bass on this one. It's like boom, 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 boom. That's cool. Alchemia. Did I say your name right? I'm sorry. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Deathwing 1776. Welcome. USA. 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 Ow, fuck, that's hot. God damn it. I just can't be patient. Do. Did I not put it in here? I didn't put it in here. That's what the nails are good for. Our old game crazy days. Who are you? I didn't know anybody named Deathwing, so you have to tell me what your name is. Sean. Alright then. What's up, Sean? Hell yeah. That was a long time ago. That's like 20 years ago. Yeah, die quick. That's awesome. Are you still in Oklahoma? Hell yeah. I'm out here in Vegas now, so good for me, I guess. Oh yeah, I love it out here. I really do. It's very nice. We have a very beautiful house with stucco all over it. And it's hot and sunny every day. Not like nasty, humid Oklahoma. The only thing that I really miss is tornadoes. But I definitely don't want there to be a tornado in Las Vegas because a lot of people would die. Because nobody here would know what the hell to do. And there's no way that houses like mine would withstand a tornado. There's no way. It's hot everywhere, I think. I think that the whole country's having a huge heat wave right now, isn't it? I just left Denver and Nebraska, and it was like 100 degrees there, so that's pretty hot up there. I'm just gonna... I put it back in the shell so I can just make sure that it's just right. Because, like, it's got like a little guide, but I don't know, it can just be slightly better than that. Boston be humid as fuck. Oh man, I believe that. Up there. Wait a minute. What game did I loan you? I want it back. I'm just kidding. Did I loan you Ico? That's funny. I just had somebody who I knew in Oklahoma who just returned a bunch of games to me that they bought from me, I guess, a long time ago. Nah, you don't have to. You got kids or something? Make your kids play it. It's a great game. Ico is a wonderful, wonderful game. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it does. It does. So we have all of the casinos here. So a lot of the slot machine game developer companies are out here. Like Konami. There's big Konami office. Yeah, there's lots of tech out here. Whatever you need, you know? Whatever kind of job you're looking for, I think. Alright, so this bitch gets hot as fuck when you leave this on there too long, but I kind of accidentally moved it a little bit, so I'm trying to readjust it before I... Okay. We got the Raiders. The team made famous by the NWA. That is not straight. Yep, NWA, that takes me back to my childhood. My mom had a boyfriend that I grew up around who was about 15 or 20 years younger than her or something. He was like 21 when they met, and that was like in 1994 or something. And he really liked rap music. So I remember listening to like rap music in his car. I remember the song about OPP. And I was like, what is OPP? What does OPP mean? I don't know. What is OPP? I don't know. Alright, that looks straight enough. I still gotta, you know, solder it on the rest of the way, but I don't want to leave it in the shell too long when I'm soldering, because I don't have a... Well, actually, I do have a replacement one of those, but I don't want to use it. Around that time, 1997, I was all about the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Hell yeah, that looks clean as fuck, man. Look at that. So smooth. So smooth. Oops. Focus. Look at that. So pretty. I liked Bone Thugs and Harmony. I liked Korn. Limp Bizkit. $3 bill, y'all. Deftones. Dione. I was wearing them Jinkos. I know this seems like it's not straight, but it is, I promise. I was not cool. I was not cool in middle school. I was growing up in a very small town in western Nebraska, and nobody thought that my Jinkos were cool. Nobody. Let me just plug it in real quick. Kind of a bitch to remove now, but I shouldn't have to. Just make sure. Fuck, that is still hot. Hot as shit. Yep. Just right. I have a Cradle of Filth shirt that even I won't wear to church, and I hate churches. Yeah. Them's was the days. Now they have different, like a bunch of streetwear companies like FTP and stuff. Man, they got some brutal clothes. All right. make this a little bit more sturdy. Music stop. Okay, sweetie. Anyway, yeah, I thought I was so cool back then. And now I see like a lot of kids nowadays think that that stuff's really awesome. And it's like, really? Like, it's only a matter of time before my son asks me for some Jinkos. I would freak out if that happened. My daughter, she really likes some, in my opinion, good music. She really likes Kendrick Lamar. Like, even before the whole Drake thing. She really wants to play Cyberpunk 2077, but I haven't let her do it yet. I gotta start the game without the nudity and stuff before I let her play it. Ah, Baldur's Gate, yeah. Yeah, Baldur's Gate's good. I'm a major Cyberpunk fangirl, so I've played Cyberpunk 2077 about a million gajillion times now. Oops, that is the wrong one. That is Flux. I didn't play Cyberpunk 2077 when it first came out because it was like Offline Tits. Wow. That's a cool name. Anyway, I didn't buy it when it first came out, and I didn't play it when it first came out. And the reason for that is that it's a first-person game, and I just don't like games like that very much. So I thought that I wouldn't like it, even though I very, very, very much do like Cyberpunk stuff. And then, like, I watched Edge Runners, and I was like, God, that was so good. Should I play Cyberpunk? And so I did, and I just fell in love with it, and ever since then I've played it 9 million times. I need to clean out that one. This toothbrush is ate up. I need to clean it. Ghost Runner and Ghost Runner 2. Well, I did a video about Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo a long time ago. It was one of my most popular videos. You know what I really want is to, like, I really want to make friends with a girl and play Cyberpunk tabletop RPG with her. That's what I really want. It just seems unrealistic, though. Yeah, I heard it was broken. It plays amazingly now. It's phenomenal. Clean this off really quick. I'm probably gonna hit this with the real stuff here in a sec. The actual flux cleaner and not the alcohol. Alright, so this doobly doo just pops on here like that. Easy peasy. Ain't none to it. Let me turn my iron off again. Let me clean this off really quick so that I can change the tip, because we're not going to use a knife tip on these tiny little holes. Yeah, I would love to play. I have, one of these days I'll go and get all my Cyberpunk books. I have so many Cyberpunk books. Like Cyberpunk tabletop RPG books, the source books, and the game books, and all of that stuff. Because the reason why I bought them, even though I don't play the game, because I don't have anybody to play with, they have all of the lore in there. So you can read all about, like, the Cyberpunk universe and the lore, and that's what I really like it for, is the lore. The lore is just like, man, Mike Pondsmith is just a genius, like, a visionary. I'm simping for Mike Pondsmith. Well, you know, a lot of the cyberpunk books I have are old. They're like from the 90s or the 80s. I haven't looked into Warhammer 40K. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's... Alright, I'll check into it. I know a girl on Twitter who seems pretty cool, and she's really into Warhammer. Yeah, if you're a girl watching this and you want to play Cyberpunk, you could play Cyberpunk Red. Uncle Snake 99. Thanks for the follow, man. I just listened to the new Cyberpunk novel, Cyberpunk 2077 novel, and now I've got gonna listen to Neuromancer, because I actually haven't read that book. Yeah, I know. I know about Deus Ex and Perfect Dark. What is happening outside?
There's like 2 really big trucks.
There's 2 really big trucks? Other one. Other one. I think it's broken.
3 really big trucks.
I guess they're digging or something out in the front yard. That's weird. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think Neuromancer's gonna be good. Alright, let's get this centered in here so you guys can see. Let me turn my temperature down a little bit now, because I had it up a little bit high. Let's put that connector on. So thankfully on this one, it already naturally sits pretty flush. So there usually isn't too much problem installing this. Like, Zaxor made it pretty easy. Yeah, I know. Neuromancer is like the original Cyberpunk. I'm interested to read about like what they thought, you know, the web was and stuff, because like, you know, when it was written they couldn't really imagine that well, but I heard that it's not too far off. Alright, I gotta get in here to see. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. The only thing is when you do these is once you got it on, it is a bitch to remove. It's really hard to remove. So you don't want to just put the whole thing on and then realize that, you know, you fucked up somewhere. So once you got all these soldered in, you know, that's pretty much it. He's a soccer dad. Deathwing7076 is a soccer dad. He's a soccer dad. One mistake that I think a lot of people make when they're trying to solder stuff is that it seems like a lot of people try to push down with their soldering iron. Like they're trying to dig in, like they think it's gonna work better if they push hard or something. No, I'm like barely touching it. Like you have to have a very light baby touch. You don't want to put a bunch of pressure. And you also don't want to overfill these because they can bleed underneath maybe. I don't know. It's never happened to me, but it probably could. Nichols! That was funny. Wipe this off. What is that? Some schmutz. I am gonna hit this with the actual flux cleaner here in a sec before I start attaching some wires. Schmutz. I need to look at the instructions. Because I don't remember. We need to remove some things and we need to you know what? I don't know if that guy, my friend, put any Easter eggs in Silent Hill or not. Surely he did. He just didn't tell me about it, but Yeah, Jeremy Blaustein. Jeremy Blaustein. He worked on all of those games, the localization, the English localization. Gotta remove these. All right. Make sure this is clear. I did clean it out earlier, but Mizurna Falls? I've never even heard of that. Sure this all gets on the little pad I have underneath. Twin Peaks, huh? So it's a Japanese PlayStation 1 game. I'm gonna have to look it up here in a sec. Get my little poker. $130, $131, $132, and $134. The tiniest little bit of fresh solder in there before I suck it out. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check it out. Try to angle this in a way that you can see. Gonna have to get up under there so I can move this around a little bit. I think that desoldering stuff with the gun is one of the hardest things to do under a camera.
I know Sunny Coast.
And you don't want to, you know, buck up these pads. I think they're all good. The odd one. Welcome. That's cool. The nails are awesome, I know. That's why I do it. Because I like it too. Because, you know, I didn't used to do stuff like nails. If you go back and like watch my old videos, my old YouTube videos and stuff, I never had anything like this. I didn't wear that much makeup or anything. I am modding a turbografx-16. With the turbonanza right now. I think I need to get my other tweezers. So I kind of broke these. Ah. Good. Some people don't remove them all the way. You can definitely do that if you want to. That way you can reverse this. I just hold on to them. Most people don't want to reverse it. I mean, you completely remove the RF modulator or whatever, so. But if you, I mean, if you're playing this thing with RF, I don't know what to tell you. No, it's not HDMI support. It's RGB and S-video and composite through this Genesis 2 connector. into RetroTink 4K. Hey man, you can put composite into the RetroTink 4K and it's gonna look pretty good. If you want to. It's just, you know, well, it's a great mod overall because it has so many options for video. Yeah, it's come a long way. Ah, yeah. Thankfully, not too hard to get replacements of either of those. And we can do some freaking sweet Saturn mods now. Hoo-wee. So I'm no engineer, and I do not claim to be, but I do wonder if somebody is ever gonna come out with a HDMI or something for the Saturn. I don't know what goes into that. I think that it hasn't been done yet because it's really hard, but the way that they designed the Sega Saturn is stupid. And I bet if they do, it's not even gonna be like really... It's gonna have to use like some kind of FPGA emulation or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't design the mods. I just install them. I've been studying though. The engineering stuff. A lot. I do it a lot in my free time. There's a lot of free online stuff that you can take. Well, it's not free, but it is cheap. I guess it's not free. I did pay for it. It does look good with RGB, but the thing is that there are a couple of different kinds of people. There are people who really love RGB and they have upscalers and stuff. And then there's other people who want HDMI because they don't want the upscaler. So when somebody contacts me and they're asking about, you know, what can I do? And I tell them about like RGB mods. And then I ask them, you know, do you have a RetroTink? Do you have an OSSC? Do you have, you know, something like that? And, or do you have a TV that has, you know, some kind of connections that can let you display that, and they don't. And that turns a lot of people off from RGB. So those are the kind of people that go for the HDMI mods instead. Because they can just directly connect it. And they can directly connect it to their modern TV. The HDMI mods usually have like a on-screen display. So they can, it basically does most of the stuff that the, like that the RetroTink would do. For example, with all of the different options that you have in a RetroTink or that you have in an OSSC, you can alternatively do that with the HDMI on board using the FPGA chip. So yeah, there's two different, well, there's lots of different kinds of people, but those are the two main ones that I see in the modding community of people trying to get into mods. Essentially, you can achieve the same thing, just two different ways. But sometimes it's hard to convince people that getting, you know, a RetroTink is in their best interest because, you know, it's a amazing piece of hardware. It does have a high upfront cost, but you can use it with so many things. It even can make composite look amazing. So, but sometimes it's hard to convince people of that. And I'm not in the, I don't work in sales. So I just install them. I just tell them the options, and I just tell the options, and I do what they ask me to do. I tend to tell people, you know, it's your responsibility to know what you're asking me to install before I install it. So if you ask me to install an RGB mod and you don't have anything to play RGB on, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You know, that's your responsibility to know that. Yeah, almost anybody who's into using the upscalers and stuff, probably not gonna buy the HDMI mods. Probably not. Why would they? But, you know, the people who don't want to buy an upscaler, yeah, the HDMI is good for them. It is good for them. Another type of person is just the type of person who just plays it, composite, on their, you know, Samsung 4K TV, and they're just fine with that. You know, I was like that at one point. I was like, this is fine. And then there's another type of person who wants to play composite on some cheap, junky CRT. And they think that that's the way that it's intended to look, just because it looks blurry or something. Like, you can see all of the... It looks like crap on their 4K TV or whatever. So they think that because it's blurry on their CRT, their little CRT Sylvania box that they bought, that's like the good way. And it's like, whatever, you know, I guess, you know, but if you want it to look really crispy, we can make it happen for you. We can make it happen. And then the other type of person is the pixel slut who is just, obsessed with it looking the best ever, and I didn't understand that for a long time until like the last year or so, when I actually started like seeing it for myself, and I was like, you know, that Tim and Eric meme where he's like, that's what it was like for me, and I was like, oh my god, this actually is incredible. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Like when the first time I installed the Voltar's Super Nintendo RGB, I was like, oh my god, I never knew that it could look this good. I never knew that it could look this good. Looks so beautiful. Like the colors are so gorgeous. Welcome back, Night Terminal. Yeah, Allie, that's what I have. I have 2X Pro. I haven't gotten the more expensive ones yet. I need to, I want to, but you know, it's just, for me, it's mostly just for testing purposes right now, because I don't really have that much time to play games, but, yeah, I definitely want the 4K. Okay, so let me get back on track here, because this is why it takes so long. Oh, are they? I haven't bought a new TV since like 2020 or something, so I have no idea. That's pretty sad if they're phasing them out. This one. $20 ohm resistor, R127. How many times have I accidentally desoldered the wrong freaking thing? Okay, so there's these three. One, two, three. I guess I'll show you guys this one. The little pump. I don't usually use this thing, but I've had it since I started. This is what iFixRetro Ben had me buy when I first started modding, because I had like this other really crappy one. And he was like, nah, you gotta get this one. And it does really good. You know, I used it for a long time. I didn't get the desoldering gun until a long time, because that's an expensive piece of hardware. But it's a pain in the ass because you can't like really wiggle stuff around the way that you need to, because you kind of got to like mix up the solder a little bit to get it. Yeah, see, that's such a bitch. Got that sound effect from Sonic. Oh, a 3.5 millimeters, so like a TRRS. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I install those sometimes.
How'd you do that?
Almost got it. I doubt that that little melody is from that game, but it sounds like it's from Aerobiz. I doubt it would be. I have to look at the song. If you know what it is, you just tell me. Or maybe it's just something they made up. Alright, got it. Ace Attorney music? Oh, okay. I don't know why. I was like obsessed with Aerobiz for some reason when I was a kid. I played it all the time on Sega Channel. I don't know why why a little girl would like that game, but where did I set my little... Oh, there it is. Selena, can you take out some meat for me for dinner? It can be ground beef if you want. We can make pasta. My pasta. Thank you. Yeah, I liked Koi Sims too. And I just liked the music for that game. I just liked the music. Like, the music was good.
Nico.
Okay, so I'm about to go spray this down. Because I don't think there's anything else. Arrow the Acrobat. Oh, snap. You had Aeroviz on Genesis? I don't even have that now. I am installing a turbonanza. So I did a recap, and then I'm installing a turbonanza and then a region switch. But right now I'm gonna go spray this down real quick. I don't like to spray it around my desk because it's pretty corrosive, I think. Coco. What's the matter, kitty?
Nico.
Might need some more. This evaporates so fast. It's like acetone and it's a bunch of stuff. You spray it while I'm brushing. Okay, kitty. Yes.
miss you, Nikos.
Could you guys hear him? He's so noisy. I don't know what he's freaking out about. We just picked them up from the kitty daycare on Monday morning, and they were just, all of the kitties just meow, 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 just like talking non-stop, vocalizing. They don't want to go back. I don't think they had a good time. I don't think they enjoyed it there. We gave them a bunch of treats and they didn't even give them the treats or anything.
Nikos, how'd you do that?
Coco! Stop! Yes. What was his problem? Yeah, he was going crazy. I think he's scared we're gonna leave him.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I was even like, maybe he thinks not gonna leave him alone. Like he did that the other day.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna use the fun stuff. On these big ones. So yeah, if you're just joining, this is a turbonanza getting installed on a turbografx-16. If you guys are interested in mods like this, do email me. I would absolutely love to install something like this for you. Make sure that it's flat on there. If you like the turbografx-16, can do lots of different mods. Mostly anything you really need or want at this point, except for most of the modern stuff. I don't really mess with that right now. But I will. Just give me a little bit. As the kids say, let me cook.
Nikos, how'd you do that?
Fancy. I don't know if a lot of other people do this or not. I think I saw somebody do it once a long time ago with the paper towels, but I just kind of, not hard, you know, but gently rub over it to pick up any residue, and I think it seems to help a little bit. All right, so gotta put some wires from here down this way. me double check. Which goes where? Which wire goes where? Y. RY, BY. First. So this is Y, RY, BY, first. All right, some wires. Let's get some wires. Let's use my favorite color combo, purple, blue, green, yellow. You guys remember when BitTunes were real popular? Everybody was making BitTunes back in the 2000s. The game, Joe. Oh, Joe. Thank you. Okay, so purple. See if I can remember how I did this real nicely last time. Kitty! He is in distress. Okay. Let me see how I have done this in the past, because I remember I did it real nice. If you guys could see my iPhone photos. It's stupid. It's like all mods. Did I not put those into a... When was the last time I did that? A month ago? I take all of these pics and then I don't be posting them. My music ended. Oh, is that what I did? I didn't even use these wires. All right then. Scratch that. Hey, what's up?
Make sure you get this within 4 hours.
Within 4 hours?
Yeah. I'm just seeing.
Alrighty, well thanks for coming. I'll post my pictures eventually. I guess I use Kynar wire instead. Laters. Take this off, that's not long enough. And I think we lost the music. Hey, if any of you guys who buy wire ever see pink Kynar wire, not purple, pink, not red, pink. You let me know. This is 30 gauge Kynar wire. Hold on. Is that really what I used? I've used both. Well, now I'm just confused. use this one. I wish the music didn't end.
Nico.
Yeah, that was 30 gauge. Guess I could do this so you can see what I'm doing. I swear, this is like the best. Wire stripper, in my opinion. I don't know, it's amazing. Look at that. It like comes off like butter.
Oh my gosh, Nico.
Alrighty. And then I'm going to put some flux on here and tin these. Get all my strands lined up. I hate it when they're all flattened out. Milwaukee brand. These are 3M. So are you still working for Samsung? Let me move this so we don't accidentally drip some on there. Oh, dang. So what are you doing now? Sears? That's not a company. Huh? Huh? Sears exists? What do you do at Sears?
Nikos, how'd you do that?
Repairs and maintenance, commercial and residential. Dang, all right then. I'm trying to like wrap my head around that. Like, this is out of battery. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Doing repairs for Sears. Like repairs of what? Dishwashers or something? Are they warranty repairs or are they... I think it's just impossible to lay this down flat if I want to keep it together. Ranges from wall ovens, washers, dryers, fridges, stovetop. That's cool. Yeah, man, I'm like, I love those old companies, learning about them and stuff. I used to go to Kmart all the time back in the day. Just memories of you.
Oh my gosh, Nico.
You do side work like what? Yeah, I know a lot of people who have a lot of stories about getting games real cheap at Kmart. When they were going through their shutdown phase. Target's alright. I like Target over Walmart, but they're expensive for a brokey like me. I don't got Target money. Yeah. I know you used to be able to get like electronic components and stuff at Radio Shack ages ago. Yeah, dude. So I found a store here in Las Vegas that sells a bunch of electronic components and stuff. I had to go there once because I needed like a 2000 microfarad capacitor or something, and I just didn't have one. And I was like, no, I need this now. I cannot wait. I'm not waiting for DigiKey. I'm not waiting for Mouser. I'm not buying it on Amazon. I need it now. So I went over there and got it, and they were cool. They had a bunch of Hako stuff and you know, they had a bunch of Fluke stuff, and you know, they had the good stuff up there. But it seemed like it was a place for like old dudes who really like ham radios and stuff. Like, it was definitely like an old dude's place. Like, everybody that was up there, including all the people that worked there and all of the customers, were all old guys who probably like ham radios and electric toy trains and stuff. You know, old guy stuff. Yeah, RC planes, stuff like that. There is another place that is across from where I get my nails done that is called Hobby something. It's a hobby place, but they sell like train stuff, and I keep meaning to go in there when I get my nails done to see if they have some pink Kynar wire. No, it's not Hobby Lobby. No, it's some really tiny little store. It's a really tiny little store. I have to look it up again. Let me see. Friendly Hobbies. It's called Friendly Hobbies. It honestly looks like a place that my son would really like too. But, see if you can... They sell stuff like this. They might have some pink Kynar wire in there. You never know. I'm gonna go in there one of these days after school. Or not after school. What am I thinking? After my nail appointment. After school. What the hell? I do not go to school. Yeah, I'm gonna go there after school. This. Okay. Almost done, actually, with this. I'm not going my normal speed that I would normally go. I'm going real slow because I'm just like stopping and talking and stuff and not fully concentrating. Is this gonna work? Or does this need to be... It might need to be a little bit longer. Mockin' X Soul. Mockin' like the game Mockin' X on the Dreamcast? I do know. Of course I know. Of course I know. Okay, those are not in there all the way. I just tacked them in. I don't know everything, but I do know a lot. A lot of games. You know, I could have cut those a little bit longer, and it probably would have been a little bit better. But it's okay, they're not all the way in yet. Oh, I fucked that up. All right, hold on. Let me remove these. Make it a little bit shorter. Yeah, Mocking it. I have that game, actually. It's a great game. Yeah, for sure it can. You know, that's the problem with a lot of Xbox 360s, I think, especially back in the day, was the problem was the BGA soldering. Little solder balls were weak. Yeah, you know what? I recorded her talking about it a little bit. Like some audio about her that has her talking about it. So sometime I'll edit it and post it up somewhere so that people can hear her. I didn't record her directly talking. Like it's not a video. Of her talking, it's just audio. Because I didn't want to like put her on the spot. But she did say I could post it. Hey, OP, long time no see. That rhymes. That rhymes. Hit. Somebody sent me a message. But yeah, that was like the problem with... Actually, it's a problem with a lot of old consoles is that... And just old things in general, I think. Is that they have weak old solder and it... just doesn't hold up that well. Oh, I'm doing great. Just great. How about you? Oops, one more. Okay. Got him. Oh, that's cool.
Nikos, I miss you.
I've never even messed with the ZX Spectrum, as they call it, in Europe. That purple lead is so freaking long. Okay. Well, yeah, I would imagine they can't be too advanced, but even still, I would love to mess with one sometime. I sure would. I watch a lot of Europe game content, or I used to at least. And they do love to talk about their ZX Spectrums. Would you buy that on eBay or something, or what? Let me make that a little bit more. What is that shit on my scissors?
Oh my gosh, Nikos.
What is this? This man. Tight beats. Swedish eBay. You know, that's not a bad idea to look up, you know, stuff on other countries' eBays for me. Honestly. Not a bad idea. Oh yeah, I know, you're in Sweden. I just, you know, I bet you can find more stuff that way. Did I wash this off? Alright, just one more little thing and then it's basically done, I think. For this anyway. Ah, jeez. Which way does this flex cable go? One sec.
Nico.
All right. You know, more and more mods are getting these FFC cables. Am I still living in Japan? No, I am living in Las Vegas now. I moved away from Japan at the very end of 2016. I was just so excited for Donald Trump to become president that I just had to move back. No, I'm just kidding. That's not why. How do I... flip this around again? me go find my picture again. And I didn't do the gel bar yet. Yeah, I mean, you know. They all kind of suck. Dang, it's stopped my music again. Get in there. What is this for? I wonder. Let me see. How did I route this? Bruh, I swear, I lost so many pictures somehow. My son I have taught. But not really, no. Where's another one when I did it? This is older. I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. Oh, this is video. Actually, I recorded this. Okay. Like this, and then I did this, and then I did this. Yeah, I wish the kids would be soldering with me. What is that? Little yucky. But they don't. Like, I would just absolutely love it if my daughter just like came in here and she was like helping me and stuff. But she's not interested. Awkward silence. And I'll use some tape. You don't want to fold this down like too hard, because even like just recently I fixed a mod for somebody else that all that was wrong with it was that their flex cable was just in a weird place and there was like tension on it or something. And you don't want to have the tension. Wait a minute. Let's bring this over just a little bit more. I'm not the best with flex cable maneuvers. Like a lot of the new HDMI mods are, you gotta maneuver a flex cable around quite a bit. Who was that? Thaw megahertz? Maybe? I don't know. Welcome on YouTube. Thanks for the follow, dude. Thanks for following, subscribing to my old YouTube channel. All right, that's good enough. Give me my tape back. The tape is too long. Oh no, you're gonna let him hold your spiders. Dude, so this guy, guys, he has some, like, a ton of spiders, like tarantulas. That's like his thing. He likes to work on old, retro, like real old consoles. And, and he likes spiders. Oh, well, there's more to him than that, I'm sure, but those are the two things that I know about him. Now, how did I put it on the other side? All right, I just... brought it over like this. Under these wires. And in the hole. I'm not retro, I'm classic. No, actually, I'm brand new. Kitty! You can't even see what I'm doing. All you can see is my hand. Bruh, I hate closing these things. I've never broken one myself before, but I have fixed ones that were broken. And it's not even straight anymore. I'm always scared that I'm gonna break it. Even though I think maybe you could just pop this back in. I don't know. But every time I've gotten one that was broken from a customer or something, it was missing already. They didn't have it anymore. Hold on. All right, Patrick. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day at work. Okay, where is my... Call me paranoid. But I always check everything before I even power it on for the first time. Maybe it's a waste of time. I don't know. But it's just what I do. I don't like surprises. Let me move this off of my, I've got like a million things on my lap now. Yeah, I don't like surprises. I don't like turning it on and it doesn't work. It crushes my spirit. Eesh. Dang, man, some drill. I'm just checking to make sure that there's continuity between the two places that I soldered, so it should just be like one, ideally. And checking for shorts and stuff. Hey, Dragoon. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, good, good. Excellent. Excellent.
How'd you do that?
Everything is going to plan. Good. 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 Good, good, good. Okay. That works. I'm gonna tape this wire down. I do not like it sticking up. That's why I must have used the other wire last time. I don't really like it sticking up like that. She looks good. She looking like a man. I still have one more mod to do after this, but I don't know if I'm going to do that on stream or not because I need to get this finished. But I just wanted to stream for a little while, just for fun. I'm going to try to stream every once in a while. I can't, it's not sustainable for me to do it every day, because I actually do feel a lot of pressure when people are watching me, and it makes it take a lot longer than it normally would. But I am gonna keep streaming, so for sure. Not every day, but I'm gonna try to do it frequently as possible. And I've got a bunch of videos too that I am working on. I don't know if people prefer streams or videos, but I've got both.
I miss you, Nikos.
Where did my adapter go? Hold on a second. I gotta find my adapter. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back, like 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh, Nikos. I'm back. I'm sorry.
I had to disappear for a second. Nothing happened. I just needed to go check something real quick. And I've got, you know, other people living here, so I didn't want there to just be like a way for them to be seen accidentally. Okay, guys. I'm gonna test it using this. Where's my TV remote? And my controller. And move all of my mail I randomly have sitting over here. And my retro tank. White. Red.
Nikos, how'd you do that?
Red. Blue. And green. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, it would help if I plugged in the console. I was like, why doesn't it work? Oh, yeah. Didn't plug it in. It's always the last thing I do. Okay. Yay! Controller. Let's make sure all the colors are right. Hold on, I messed up my thing. Make sure this is sitting flat and not in a weird angle because it's kind of upside down right now. Is start not the right option? Wow! That looks pretty. I'm gonna die. Whoops, not paying attention. Ah! I'm not very good at this. Oh, that's a bad guy. Get out of here, accordion. Oh no, the castanets. Ah! Oh, this is a boss. That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. Ouch. Ouch. Dang it. All right. Hell yeah. Did it. All right, well. Turn it off. I still have one more mod to do on this. It was a multiple procedure kind of thing. But I don't have time to do it tonight on stream. I am going to save it and do it on stream. Even though I could probably get it done after dinner pretty quickly. I don't know, I just like hanging out with you guys, and I'm trying to get people to come hang out again. Yeah. Anyway, installed it. It works. And next time we will install the region switch, which I might do tomorrow. Maybe? Is tomorrow Wednesday? I don't think I have anything important to do tomorrow. But as for tonight, I need to go to Target, and then tomorrow morning, the only thing I think I need to do is go to the post office and my P.O. box, because I've got a couple of boxes up there from customers, and I've got a package from Retro Game Restore, because I'm doing some mods for him to like teach people how. This isn't to teach people how, but I am helping him with his mods. Like this one, this is for a video that I did for him. It's a Famicom, and it's got a couple of cool stuff in it. So, yeah, I edited the video. It's just not. See, it's got a connector in it too. What is this?
Nico.
9-pin DIN. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I'll probably be back tomorrow sometime in the afternoon again around the same time after I finish everything else. And, yeah, guys. Thanks for coming and chilling. I appreciate you guys. I don't know what else to say. We did it. See you later, guys. See you tomorrow, maybe, if you come. Bye-bye.